The story of Oscar, a survivor's journey from pain to love.
What's that? You're gonna bite me if I don't pet you? That's not nice. You're gonna...
Oscar's story is one of those that breaks your heart before it even begins. A dog left in the cold, abandoned and forgotten. No voice, no one to defend him, no reason to believe he would survive. But even in his darkest moments, there was a light in his eyes, a flicker of hope that no one could extinguish, not even the world that had turned its back on him. When the rescue team from a bulldog breed organization first found Oscar, he was on the brink of death. Left alone at the shelter, Oscar had been marked for euthanasia. He was in critical condition, his body battered and broken, his ears cruelly cropped and mutilated, his eyes crusted shut with infection, and his legs barely able to carry him. Every step a painful reminder of the cruelty he had endured.
What a good boy. What a good baby. Say hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
But there was something extraordinary about this dog. Despite the unbearable pain, Oscar never stopped wagging his tail. Even as he lay there, vulnerable and struggling, he still had enough fight left in him to let the world know he was alive. And that's when the rescue team stepped in. They could have walked away, they could have chosen another dog, but something about Oscar, something about his quiet strength, made them decide to give him a chance for something better than the cruel fate he was about to face. Oscar's healing journey would not be an easy one. It wasn't a matter of just bandaging wounds or administering medications. His recovery would take time, patience, and so much love. Months passed, and slowly, ever so slowly, Oscar's spirit began to reawaken. The infection in his ears was too far gone to save them, and after much consideration, the difficult decision was made to remove them entirely, both externally and internally. He would become completely deaf. But even in the silence of his new world, Oscar's resilience never wavered. Instead of succumbing to despair, he embraced the love that surrounded him. With each passing day, he grew stronger, his heart more open to the family that was now his. When Oscar finally came home, the world looked different to him. He could no longer hear the sound of his new family's voices, but he could feel their love in every touch, in every soft word, in every act of care. He felt the warmth of his new life, and that warmth slowly began to heal the wounds of his past. Oscar was welcomed into a family that understood him, not just as a dog, but as a soul who had been through too much to ever forget the pain, but who deserved every bit of happiness the world could offer. He found comfort in the company of Ramona, the pit bull who became his loyal companion, and Sprite, the cat, who became his constant friend. They became his family, and in turn, he became theirs.
No, because you know I'm taking a video of you being a garbage cat. You people aren't any better.
Want a cider?
Sprite! Sprite!
But what really made Oscar's new life special was the love and attention he received from his humans. He went above and beyond to create a space that was just for him, a space where he could feel safe, a space where he could be himself. They set up hammocks with dangling tassels for him to play with, planted a garden for him to explore, and made sure he always had a comfortable place to rest. They knew that it wasn't just about fixing his body, it was about healing his spirit. And they did it with patience, with kindness, and with a love so pure it radiated from every corner of their home.
You love your scratches from Dad.
Oscar, with his mischievous little grin, quickly became the heart and soul of the family. They affectionately called him Ham because he reminded them of a playful, cartoonish little pig. He was no longer just a dog. He was a symbol of joy, a reminder that love and care could heal even the most broken of hearts.
It was weird to me a little. I'm calling them demon wolf, I guess, instead of quicken. They have so much open mana, like I feel like they're gonna kill something. Like I could try to equip this, but I don't know.
His sisters, Ramona and Sprite, adored him. They spent countless hours playing and lounging together, sharing their lives with a dog who had come from nothing and turned their world upside down.
What about risk tolerance? Tell me read Toss is absolutely great. I'm watching. Okay,
Oscar's journey was not just about surviving. It was about thriving. It was about showing the world that no matter how badly you've been hurt, no matter how much you've suffered, there is always a way back to happiness. It's about finding the courage to embrace love when you've been abandoned, the strength to trust again when all trust has been shattered.
Are you sitting like a good boy? You want your food? You want to eat? You better sit down first. Good boy.
Today, Oscar is not just a pet. He is a hero, a reminder that with love, with patience, and with time, even the most broken of souls can be healed. He teaches us all that even in our darkest moments, there is always hope, always a way back to the light. If you've been touched by Oscar's journey, consider adopting an animal in need. Every animal deserves a chance to heal, to be loved, and to find a family who will care for them. Take the time to research, to prepare, and to make sure you can offer a home full of love and warmth. And if Oscar's story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe to hear more stories of hope and resilience. Together, we can make a difference for animals in need.